Hello everybody, welcome to GEP Economics Mag Currency, episode 5. We're excited here tonight. We're going to get into some railroads, sponsored by GEP Canada, GEP USA. Also too, we want to give a shout out to our good friend Light Gaming Design, who provides quality graphics designs for you for fair, affordable prices. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get into our segment here, starting with the euro, holding at $1.12. Still down because of the Swiss franc privatizing and the Swiss bank releasing control. Also, Lithuania wanting to adopt the euro. It's causing its value to go down. Billions have been lost in exchange rates. The British pound suffering somewhat of the same consequence because of the franc privatizing and being released by the Swiss bank 149. The Swiss franc has gained some value from when we analyzed it in the last few shows. It's 113. It's actually more than the euro. It's been about a year and a half since the euro has been worth less than the Swiss franc. It's very good for the Swiss economy, it looks like, and it's going pretty well for them. We shall see here in the next coming weeks how this system works and how it lays out. Also, we're going to look at our Canadian dollar, which is 80 cents to the US dollar. Just keeps on slipping down, then it comes back up. Rather unpredictable. Due to Canada's debt, we're going to keep watching this and see where it goes. As it started making a range around 84 cents, but now it just dropped. The Australian dollar did the same thing. It was above 80 cents, now it's 79 cents to the American dollar. It made it somewhat of a normal range between 81 and 82 cents and just completely went down into the upper 70s, 79 cents. Also too, we're going to take a look at our stocks and our markets here. So we're going to take a look at our NASDAQ first. NASDAQ is 0.16% up and was up 7.48 points on Friday at market close. Dow Jones was down 141 points. S&P 500 was down minus 11.33 points. Our NASDAQ did good because all our tech companies did pretty good, like Apple, Google, and Yahoo. Let's also take a look at the FTSE. FTSE 100 was up 36.20 points. Not too bad. NASDAQ is most of your tech companies, by the way. Like, I already said Apple and everything. Pretty interesting that if NASDAQ does well, most of the tech does. It's correlation. Also, we're going to take a look at our railroads this week. I found it quite interesting, the railroads, how they've been doing. The railroads scored bad on Friday. They scored bad. They were doing pretty good a few weeks ago, and they were doing good last week until Friday, it seemed like. CSX is down 2.21%. I don't recommend CSX for investing, mainly because they don't have a wide variety of cargo. It's a lot of coal, and we know how coal is going in our country today, the U.S., because the EPA regulation's limiting it. So that's less cargo for them, and less money for them, causing their stock to go down. Canadian National, trailing not too far behind, 2.11%. It's down. Norfolk Southern Corporation is down 1.23%, not losing too much money there. And Canadian Pacific is minus 3.60%. So losing some money there for sure. Also too, I want to point out Union Pacific. I recommend Union Pacific mainly because they have really, really good service. They carry a multiple amounts of cargo. They carry lots of different types of cargo. It's not just one thing. Also, too, they're It's one of America's longest lasting railroads. Therefore, I strongly approve it, and I personally want to invest in it. And it looks like a good deal because they've been doing great lately. Maybe a little bit pricey for a few shares, but I recommend it. Therefore, giving it the train sign of approval.
Yes. Yes.
This guy approves, so our button approves. So go ahead and buy up those Union Pacific shares because it's going to look good next week in the market. Wait for it to go down a little bit, but it's predicted to rise pretty good according to our good friend Jim Cramer at Mad Money. It's my favorite show. So we're going to go ahead and get wrapped up here. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like. Please like this video. Hopefully you liked my advice and our team's advice. We look forward to answering your questions, and make sure you tune in next week for Mad Currency Episode 6, our season finale. We'll get to you as soon as possible with details for our next show and our next season. Alrighty, everybody, good night and be safe.